You're scrolling through Instagram at 2 a.m. Again. Tomorrow, you promised yourself you'd wake up at 6 a.m., hit the gym, study for that exam, maybe finally talk to that girl you like. But here you are, watching some random dude make pancakes while your life falls apart piece by piece. What if I told you that 97% of successful men have one skill that separates them from everyone else? It's not intelligence. It's not luck. It's not even talent. It's discipline. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to master it, even if you've failed 1,000 times before. But first, if you've ever felt like a prisoner in your own mind, if you're tired of making the same promises to yourself every Monday morning, then you need to watch this entire video. Your future self is literally depending on it. Look, I get it. You're probably thinking, another self-help video. Yeah, right. I used to think the same thing. I was the guy who had 47 different workout plans saved on my phone, but couldn't stick to one for more than 3 days. Day 1, I'm going to be the next David Goggins. Day 4, okay, maybe I'll just do push-ups during commercial breaks while eating pizza. But here's what nobody tells you about discipline. It's not about willpower. Willpower is like your phone battery. It runs out. Discipline is like having a charger that never breaks. Quick question. How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow this month? Don't answer out loud, just think about it. Yeah, that's what I thought. What is discipline? So what exactly is discipline? Most people think it's about forcing yourself to do things you hate. That's garbage. That's why you keep failing. Here's the brutal truth. Every day you don't develop discipline, you're falling behind. While you're hitting snooze, someone else is already at the gym. While you're just checking TikTok for 2 hours, someone else is building their empire. Real discipline isn't about punishment. It's about freedom. It's about becoming the type of person who does what they say they'll do when they say they'll do it, whether they feel like it or not. Imagine walking into any room and people can feel your energy. Imagine your crush asking you out because she notices how you carry yourself. Imagine your parents being genuinely proud when they talk about you to their friends. But wait, what if I'm naturally lazy? Bro, laziness isn't a personality trait. It's a habit. And habits can be changed. Unless you're a sloth. Are you a sloth? Didn't think so. How discipline actually works. Here's the science nobody talks about. Your brain has something called the prefrontal cortex. Think of it as your brain's CEO. When you practice discipline, you're literally strengthening this part of your brain like a muscle. But here's where it gets crazy. Once you build discipline in one area of your life, it automatically spreads to other areas. It's like a superpower that keeps growing. I know a guy who started by just making his bed every morning. That's it. 6 months later, he had a 6-pack, a girlfriend, and got promoted at work. The bed thing, that was just the gateway drug to becoming unstoppable. But here's what scares me. Your brain is always forming habits. Right now, as you watch this video, you're either building the habit of consuming improvement content and taking action, or you're building the habit of just consuming and doing nothing. Stop for a second. Which type of person are you going to be? The consumer or the achiever? Your answer determines everything. I'm about to give you the exact framework that transformed my life and the lives of thousands of other guys. I call it the D.R.I.V.E method. D, daily non-negotiables. R, reward systems that actually work. I, identity shifts. This one's huge. V, visualization techniques. E, emergency protocols for when you mess up. This isn't theory. This is the exact blueprint that took me from sleeping until 2 p.m. and playing video games all day to waking up at 5 a.m., running my own business, and actually having girls slide into my DMs instead of the other way around. Wait, girls slide into successful guys' DMs. Revolutionary. It's almost like having your life together is attractive or something. The D.R.I.V.E method, breakdown D, daily non-negotiables. Your day is won or lost in the first hour, period. You need 3 to 5 things that happen every day, no matter what. Not 20 things. That's how you fail. 3 to 5 maximum. For me, it's make my bed, 20 push-ups, cold shower, read for 15 minutes and plan my top 3 priorities. Takes maybe 45 minutes total, but it sets the tone for everything. Because here's what happens when you don't have non-negotiables. You wake up and immediately start making decisions. Should I work out? Should I study? Maybe I'll just check my phone real quick. And boom, you've already lost. Our reward systems. This is where most people screw up. They think discipline means no rewards. That's like trying to train a dog without treats. It doesn't work. After I complete my morning routine, I get my favorite coffee. After I finish a hard workout, I watch 30 minutes of Netflix. After I study for 2 hours, I play video games for 1 hour. Wait, you mean I can still play video games and have discipline? Mind equals blown. It's almost like balance exists or something. Identity. Shifts in density building. This is the secret sauce that nobody talks about. You don't just do disciplined things. You become a disciplined person. There's a huge difference. Powerful example. A smoker who quits smoking will always be tempted to smoke. But a non-smoker, the thought doesn't even cross their mind. Which one do you want to be? Start saying, I'm the type of person who, instead of I should or I need to, watch how your brain responds differently. Visualization. Every morning, I want you to spend 5 minutes seeing your future self, not just imagining, feeling it. How do you walk? How do you talk? How do people react when you enter a room? But also visualize the alternative. See yourself in 5 years if you don't change. Still scrolling at 2 a.m., still making excuses, still watching other people live the life you want. Emergency protocols. You're going to mess up. I mess up. Everyone messes up. The difference between winners and losers isn't perfection. It's recovery speed. When you break your streak, you have exactly 24 hours to get back on track. Not Monday, not next month. 24 hours, period. How many times have you let one bad day turn into a bad week, then a bad month? Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. How discipline acts in your life. When you truly master discipline, everything changes. And I mean everything. People start treating you differently. They can sense that you're not like everyone else. You become the guy others come to for advice. Girls notice you before you notice them. Your family starts bragging about you instead of worrying about you. At work or school, you become the reliable one, the one who gets things done. Promotions, opportunities, respect, they all start flowing toward you like you're a magnet. But the best part, you start respecting yourself. You look in the mirror and like what you see, not just physically, but mentally. You become your own best friend instead of your own worst enemy. But here's what terrifies me. Discipline is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. Every day you choose comfort over growth, you're getting weaker. Every day you choose growth over comfort, you're getting stronger. It's like going to the gym, but for your entire life. No pain, no gain. But the gain is literally everything you've ever wanted. I have a friend who was 50 pounds overweight, lived in his mom's basement at 25, and spent 12 hours a day playing World of Warcraft. Today, he's a software engineer, making six figures, has a beautiful girlfriend, and just bought his first house. What changed? He started with 10 push-ups every morning. That's it. But those 10 push-ups taught him he could keep promises to himself. And once you learn that lesson, there's literally nothing you can't achieve. Nothing. Common mistakes, and how to avoid them. Before you start, let me save you from the mistakes that destroy 90% of people who try this. Mistake number 1. Going too big too fast. Don't try to transform your entire life overnight. Start stupidly small. I'm talking embarrassingly small. Mistake number 2. All or nothing thinking. One missed day doesn't ruin everything. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Mistake number 3. No accountability. Tell someone what you're doing. Better yet, find someone doing it with you. Quick check. Are you still with me? Or are you already planning your new perfect life while ignoring what I just said? Stay focused. Look, I can't make you do this. I can't force you to change. But I can tell you this. Every single successful person you admire has mastered this skill. Every single one. You have 2 choices right now. You can close this video, go back to scrolling, and wake up tomorrow exactly where you are today. Or you can decide that today is the day everything changes. Think about that person you want to become. Think about how it feels to be trapped in habits you hate. Think about how it will feel to finally break free.